What's going on, Myram? K, what's going on? Jay, what's going on? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Appreciate y'all having them notifications on, as always. Would y'all let me ask y'all something. I was on YouTube and I was watching a video. They brung up like Julio Jones. Would y'all be interested in Julio Jones as a number 3 receiver? No. Why not, Jay?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln.
As a number 3, not coming in being starting. There's a number 3.
And the Philadelphia Eagles.
In this offense, mind you.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one
So
started.
no means you don't think he would be a better number 3 than Quez Watkins?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
6'3" receiver in the red zone. Y'all don't think that we can draw up some plays to get him one-on-one with little DBs? Like I wouldn't mind it, honestly. Me personally, like I think I would if it was a real thing. If it's real, I would go try to get him.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he can play the slot. But Brady's offense wasn't that good. Like, well, the offense was pretty cool, but as far as yards, but in our offense, he would be something that we don't have. Oh my God. He would be something that we don't have, really. Like, we don't have a receiver with his size, you know? That's all I'm saying. Like, just think about how we could use him in this offense as a veteran, talking to the guys. As a veteran, talking to the guys. T. Lawson, what's going on? Sometimes everybody don't have to be young, especially if they coming in at a complimentary role or like third down, red zone guy. Like, everybody don't have to be young. You need veterans on your team too.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. That's some good tackling there.
AJ is not his build. That's what I'm saying. AJ don't have long arms. AJ is like a swole dude. Like somebody with long arms, you could throw a high ball in the red zone against a little safety or a little deep. Like, that's all I'm saying.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets this down to the 18.
As far as height, yeah, but he's a different build. Like, you need different. Like, let me ask you something. If he was our number 3 in the Super Bowl, do you think our offense would score more points, or do you think we would be more successful? This guy's going inside zone every damn play. Golly, bro. Because he know he has
not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working.
Lamar Jackson, so he's just going to one of these times he's probably just going to keep it. Hurst don't do those kind of throws, maybe because he didn't have nobody to do those throws too.
see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this open.
And Hurts is maturing as a thrower. Just because he don't do it, that don't mean he'll mature in that kind of sense.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson, he rifles one that's intercepted.
That's the maturation, throwing high balls, throwing low balls, throwing to spots.
10, and he takes this one back into the end zone.
Wyatt, what's going on, Wyatt?
Defense gets a pick 6 TD.
It's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the.
I'm not sure, man. Like, I've been out of high school a long time, bro.
But it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I've been out of high school a long time. 20 years. I've been out of high school for 20 years, man. So don't give me the line telling you have a good score.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Yeah,
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Hassan Reddick from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
yeah, Quez, he can't catch, man. I don't think Jones ever had a problem with catching a ball. Obviously, what's his name? Number 3, I forget his name, but he didn't work out.
Jackson on 1st down.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down.
Cubs 1-4-2.
35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
That's into the hands of Prochet. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take.
He didn't know I put a curl flat. Stop teasing, man. Stop just calling plays and look at what you're doing.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
On 1st and 10. It's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Yeah, right.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
I put him in a spot, and he actually played that well, man. I'm shocked, Myra.
Officially, they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that's the thing, but it wouldn't be.
Throwing his Hurts.
Damn, it wouldn't be nothing crazy. Like you're not gonna be giving up nothing crazy. That's a veteran's minimum right there, basically.
Every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend.
Like, I wouldn't mind bringing in veterans that's not going to disrupt the chemistry of the players. Like, he know he's basically done. Hit that like button for me. Hit the sub if you know.
Other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use.
I would never get mad about that, Jay. Because I don't think it's worth it. If I ran a lot more, then maybe, but I don't run as much, so I don't think it's worth it. Miles Sanders, Gainwell are different. They're kind of the same. Meaning, like, what I can do with Miles Sanders, I can do with Gainwell. Now, if I had a bigger back, I would bring him in on, like, next year you'll see me mix it up a little bit more because we got Rashad Penny and Swift. So you'll see packages and you'll see different things. Put them a lot more.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
You know what I mean? Daryl, what's going on? See, Penny and DeAndre Swift are so different. Like, so putting one in, taking one out, and putting one in would be a lot more beneficial for me in the change of pace. Like, I like change of pace backs.
He just keeps it and runs again.
They go play action with Jackson.
I like change of pace backs. You know what I mean? So that's my reasoning behind that, Jay.
But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy.
Goats, what's going on? Hit that like button for me, y'all.
But it's incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on, stay in, man, this damn game.
Not in the field of play.
You going crazy. I'm throwing it right to the sideline, bro. Damn.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset.
Crazy.
They forced a couple of incomplete passes.
Slide across his back. What, they took it out? No, this is what they took it out the game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Burt sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
No, this is a custom playbook.
Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
Yes, sir. Goats on the road to 3K. Yes, sir.
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And
hurt.
Incomplete.
Come on, baby. Gotta hit that.
Out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow,
yeah, this is a custom playbook.
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Go upfield, man. I don't think I know how to play make it right. I be seeing people play make it and the receiver do exactly what they want him to do. I cut him upfield and he stops and turn around, bro. All that space was right there.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys.
Come on, Slay, I got it.
So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get back into this game.
I got it with N'Kobe Dean, and he runs right and smacks it right off.
His eyes as that throw arrived, tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are
a top 5 tight end, he'll be somewhere around there. I gotta see a list. I gotta see a list goes to see, but if he can stay healthy and play a full season, he would have basically had a 1,000-yard season.
With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at...
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, Goddard just got to stay healthy, that's all. One thing to take into account, y'all, last year we was like one of the healthiest teams in the league. Jalen Hurts did get hurt towards the end of the year, but like we didn't really lose a lot of defenders. We lost CJ, but like we didn't lose many offensive linemen. We lost Lane Johnson for a few games, but we didn't have no season-ending injuries and nothing like that. Let me re-upload this because that was the number 8. What was that number? 891. All right, so I'll re-upload that. Yes, sir. Post the quads, man. You gotta make these people. You like the way to kill. The way to kill when they have 2 deep safeties, 2 high safeties. You got to be able to split those safeties. So you got to occupy one of the safeties, and you got to have speed, and to throw it. You notice I throw it. As soon as Quaz is even with that safety, I throw it, and it splits it every time. Birds, what's going on, man? You talk about I always. You only asked me one time. And the last time, it took me like 5 minutes to get into a game, remember? And when I finally got into a game, I forgot. So, all right, I ain't going to forget this time. I got you. Hopefully, I'm on offense. The same guy, bro. I'm not trying to play the Ravens twice in a row, bro. Come on. Crazy EA, man. That's why I'm happy that it's a crossplay, because EA they get lazy, man, with these this matchmaking system. They'll just match you up with the same people just so they won't have to search. Like, all right, since he just played him and they both searching, let's just match them up. No, we don't want to play the same people. You did? Okay, my bad. Then my bad. I got you. I just be having like the schemes that I be trying to work on, and I be having like my first down, what I want to do in the first down. And I've been running a single. I've been running a single back wing stack for a long time. So let me. I'm gonna remember this time. No, there's all read options are not glitch. It's those read option pass plays and quarterback wrap. Those the two plays that really be glitching people out. Let me see if this the same guy. I guess I'll just play him. I don't want to keep backing out. Yep, same guy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to be in it no matter what people say. For the next few years, we're going to be in the discussion to win the Super Bowl. It reminds me of the Donovan McNabb era when we was like always there. We just never. Hopefully we can bring it home with this. Hopefully we can bring it home with this era. No, if you motion your receivers, it's not a glitch. What people do is they flip the play again, motion the receiver, and then your man alignment will glitch. It's like it is, you know what I mean? If you just motion the receiver, that's not a glitch, no.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, Lamar is fast in real life, so I don't have no problem with that. Like, you can stop a read option, you just have to put it in. But the read option pass plays, those plays are like, it's an issue with those plays, and EA don't want to address it.
You want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Right back to Dobbins on first. Nowhere to go that time.
EA don't never want to address it.
Maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, Lamar he's glitchy fast in real life. I think Tyreek Hill is glitchy fast. I don't think Lamar is glitchy fast. Tyreek Hill is glitchy fast. Like, he's beating people by 20 yards. Like, it's ridiculous.
Throwing is Jackson.
See, that's Lamar Jackson. What's the new kickoff rules, Jay?
Multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Nice cutback.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here.
Fair catch on the kickoff? You mean on punts or kickoff?
I mean, they're getting substantial yardage.
I don't get that. What?
Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive
so
going.
That's stupid.
Give him a couple on the carry there.
Like, why?
I know the speed is
so if somebody punted,
but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
That sounds really stupid.
For 2, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense to have to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Dancing to his left.
Look at N'Kobe Dean with that closer speed, man. That's what I love about it. He's not glitchy fat. Last year, man, 22 he was. But look how I chased down. Took an angle and chased down Lamar Jackson.
I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore.
But they got to catch the ball, though, right? See, what's that going to do is that's going to get a lot of fumbles. You know that, right? Because if you're trying to put them at the 5, coaches probably will want you to try to catch it. What they trying to do is stop people from not catching the ball.
Jackson.
What? Where was my purple at?
And he is out of bounds here. It's an 8-yard pickup and it
So my
1st and goal.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Jackson will keep it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jackson's going to try to sneak. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Yeah, for sure.
Drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of them.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man.
A great play there.
Good throw.
There to make the grab. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
We try to make it good. We made him work for it at the 1, though. I'm getting better with stopping those quarterback sneaks. All right, read option, first play. Read option, first play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not he gets this across the 25-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize,
yes, sir.
He's running with the ball.
I remember that time.
10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Hurts to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
All right.
Throwing on second down. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins.
Way to fight off that press, Quez. I trusted you right there.
They got 29 yards that time. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off.
Oh, good defense. Good defense.
Contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw again. Man open left side is Brown. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the back.
Oh, my goodness.
Get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Some of those windows in throwing the football that exist when you're between the two.
Oh, man, Hurts.
This close to the goal line, but as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier.
And this is going to be intercepted.
No, don't do that to me, EA. Don't do that to me. Get him, Hurts. Don't do that to me. Oh, my gosh, man. No, y'all didn't pick 6. I got Quez. Where's Quez at? That's who was defending him. How Quez ain't catch him? Oh, my gosh.
Now you got a 2-touchdown lead.
What?
Going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, my gosh, man. I forgot to switch Devontae Smith and Quez in that formation.
Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back.
It's supposed to be Devontae Smith right there, not Quez.
Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead.
Man.
Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Man, Hurts tried, though. He tried to get him.
And we welcome you back now.
Damn, man.
Davis on Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3.
They cheated me on that Goddard catch, man. He said his feet wasn't there. Damn.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action.
Quez, you owe me, man. Get this 7 back, bro. You owe me.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
You owe me. You got to get this 7 back, bro. You got to give me this 7 back.
Not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that
so I can't hot route. I hate that. I wish they take that out the game, honestly.
They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through.
Bro, touch pass.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Like, how was that a touch pass?
Discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of
oh, yeah, y'all just threw that thing. How was that a touch pass, and I literally held the ball down, trying to throw a low ball.
And it still ends in a turnover.
Yo, wow, EA. All right, this game is officially over.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
Oh, no, okay.
And it's picked up by the Eagles.
All right, Ghost man, appreciate you stopping by the stream, man. I won, and then the EA matched me up with the same guy, so.
Scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Kelsey, what are you doing, bro? Oh my God, this dude, I look up, he's just standing there. I can't hot route none of my players.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a
I can't hot route nobody, bro.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout.
And the players that I like hot route, AJ Brown, which is his ability, I can't even hot route. All right, I can hot route right here.
Need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And now
I need 7.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings out fourth down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Oh, I can't hot route. Come on, EA, with this, bro.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he gets it all the way down.
Golly, we don't need that in the game.
Mark him at the 5.
We definitely don't need that in the game.
Defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Miles Sanders, you seen him right there and you went. Did y'all see that?
A nice play design there with
Miles Sanders seen the guy. He was running towards him. Then he just let him go.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real.
Bro, did he just do that?
Week in practice. They drilled on the play.
He ain't just do that.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have.
He did not just do that.
Get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that
finally, huh?
So much that you try too hard, you don't get
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
No.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his...
Nah, he ain't the most broken. Aaron Rodgers is for sure. Aaron Rodgers and Pat Mahomes. Lamar don't have the abilities to really kill you like that. He has running abilities. But Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes, oh my goodness.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. He goes out bounds just shy of the 45.
Damn,
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Maddox.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Yeah, throwing abilities are the ones that kill you. Like if you read the throwing ability, I'ma show you. I'ma show you why that is.
If you're not a very confident runner,
after this game.
If there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Complete to Dobbins. And he has another.
Kazir White, your job is not to run to the middle. Your job is to curl flat. That's your job in the cover 4. If you don't know. Maybe you don't know. Golly.
They won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him.
All right, that's game right there. Tucker make those easily.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
GG.
He will have a Ravens first down. And listen, we appear that way. He didn't get very much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
What were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
I'm not sure which one of all of them are good.
Why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get what he can up the middle.
All of them are good, honestly.
Bring up 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards up.
This guy prolonging that game. GG's, though. Let me show you right here. He prolonging the game. He could easily end the game. Look, this is what I mean right here. I was showing people yesterday. All right, let's start with Jalen Hurts. Let's look at these passer ratings real quick. Okay, throw power. Throw power 86. His short accuracy is elite 94. Medium accuracy 87, which is good. Deep throw accuracy 87, which is good. Perfect, right? Let's go to Aaron Rodgers. Mind you, remember these numbers. Remember these numbers, man. 94, 87, and 87 for accuracy. Aaron Rodgers. Throw power 93, which it should be. So Hurts is a better passer than him, short. 89 and 86. So Hurts has a better deep accuracy than Rodgers, right? Rodgers have a better medium accuracy. So they're about like Hurts is better than Aaron Rodgers accuracy wise in short and deep, right? What's the difference? Why does Aaron Rodgers don't miss? Why don't he miss? It's these right here. Passers with this ability, Roman Deadeye, have perfect accuracy on all unpressured throws while their feet are set outside the pocket. Bro, what do you mean perfect accuracy? Like think about that though. Think about this. This is why these abilities. Now you saw Hurts he's more accurate than Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball in this game, right? But these abilities look all throws, passes would have perfect, not increased or not perfect accuracy. Perfect accuracy. So as long as he's dropping back and his seat set outside the pocket, perfect accuracy. So you see people get Aaron Rodgers scramble outside the pocket, then they set their feet and throw a bomb. Pass lead elite. Passes with this ability have increased throw power on bullet precision passes, except on high balls. So increased throw power. And then Gunslinger increases the pass animation speed. So that's OP, bro. We don't need this. The throw power should be 93. This is why you have this rating. It should be 93. There should be no base abilities. If they had all these abilities and you get all these abilities when you get in the zone, I wouldn't mind that. If Aaron Rodgers, a quarterback, get in the zone or something like that, I wouldn't mind that. There should be no base abilities where you come out in the game and you just have them automatically. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Now Mahomes is going to have he's good anyway. Mahomes is good anyway. Throw power 97, short accuracy 97, 93, 91. Right? Hurts has an 87 deep ball. Hurts has an 87 medium. He has a 93 medium. Hurts has a 94 accuracy. So it's above it, but it's not crazy. But when you look at them throw in the game, like they don't miss. Why don't they miss? These abilities right here. Dash and Deadeye. Passes with these abilities have perfect accuracy on all throws under 40 yards while running outside the pocket. That's why they perfect accuracy on all throws. It don't matter if you got pressure on them or nothing. They said all throws. Red zone Deadeye. Passes with this ability have perfect accuracy on all unpressured throws in the red zone. Bro, are you crazy, man? So, like, are you seriously crazy? So as soon as he get to the 30-yard line, all his throws is going to be perfect passing. No look. Passes with this ability have perfect accuracy on all cross-body throws. all cross-body throws, perfect accuracy. Oh, my God, man. Like, bro, Hurts don't need this. Nobody need these abilities, man. You shouldn't have perfect accuracy on all throws. That's why people play with these quarterbacks, man. That's why every time you see a streamer playing, they playing with Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and they really think they good. It don't matter if you send a blitz because they're going to have perfect accuracy. It don't matter. It don't matter, especially Mahomes, who's the best quarterback on the game. This man got perfect accuracy in the red zone. What is this? Like, this is what I mean with this is what I mean, man. Like, I don't even think a lot of y'all probably didn't even know that they be getting perfect accuracy on all throws. Like, y'all probably like, oh, abilities OP, but look at this, bro. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 3 abilities that gives him perfect pass, perfect accuracy in every situation. It don't matter if you blitz. They talking about no look. He can throw perfect crossbody passes every single time. That's why those slants be all perfect. He running this way, throwing this way every single time he do that. Perfect accuracy. It don't matter. It don't matter if you got pressure. So what's the point of blitzing? That's why I don't blitz Aaron Rodgers, because they're gonna get blitzes. Don't matter. It's at all throws. Look at I want y'all to look at Herbert, right? He's so much better than Hurts, right? He's so much better than Hurts. Mind you, throw power, 96. He got a strong arm. Can't take that away from him. Short accuracy, 94. So Hurts beat him right there, right? 88, he's better than Hurts by 1. 88, he's better than Hurts by 1. So why he can't miss when he throw the ball? Hurts is on par. I'm trying to tell y'all, Hurts is on par accuracy-wise with all these abilities. But y'all see when I play with him, I'm getting inaccurate passes. He missing. These players don't miss because they got these abilities, man. Perfect accuracy on all throws outside the numbers. So that's why dudes is doing curl routes, comeback routes on you with Justin Herbert. They throwing deep passes down the sideline, perfect accuracy. All you got to do is lob it up, and it's just going to land right there. High point passes with this have perfect accuracy on any high throw, 20 yards. So you get in the red zone, he can throw high ball, perfect accuracy. They gonna go up and get it, especially with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Like y'all see, but Hurts is clearly better than this guy because Hurts is a better runner than him. He's a better short accuracy, and he only got Hurts by 1 point. He only got Hurts by 1 point. Throw under pressure, 88. Hurts, like, it just don't make sense, man. Throwing on the run, 91. But y'all see, every time I throw on the run, he missing. Throw under pressure, 89, just like Herbert. But every time somebody even get near me, I'm throwing inaccurate. But the reason why they don't throw inaccurate is because they got all these abilities. It cancels out everything. It cancels out pressure. It cancels out everything they do, man. It just cancels it out. Blitz radar. Passes inside a dead eye. Dak Prescott. Passes with this ability have perfect accuracy on all throws inside the numbers. Yo, are you crazy, EA? Dak Prescott got perfect accuracy. Gutsy scrambling passes with this ability are immune to throw penalties caused by defensive pressures while on the run. Are immune? This nigga get pressure on him on the run. He throwing pick six every time. Now look at this. Anchored extender. While in the pocket, passes with this ability are almost guaranteed to break the first sack attempt by a blitzing defensive back. Why Hurts don't got that? Bro. And blitz radar, successful quarterbacks stay cool standing confidently against the blitz. When they enter the zone, all blitz and linebackers, defensive backs are highlighted. This man can't read no defense. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy. Tell me that's not crazy. Look at this. Look. Kyler Murray passes with this ability to have perfect accuracy on all throws under 40 yards while running outside the pocket. But Hurts don't got that. Kyler Murray don't even have no throwing abilities. He don't even have no throwing abilities. Hurts was second in the league against the blitz last year. He had the highest quarterback passer rating from inside the pocket. Bro, like that, and it'd be these abilities. It'd be these abilities, man, that be making people so good, bro. Passes with this ability have increased throw power. Tom Brady, his 22nd year in the league, he got. Y'all is crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Tom Brady is immune to throw penalties caused by defensive pressure while feet. But every time he get pressure in his pocket, that's when he plays the worst. Tom Brady plays his best when he has time. Like when he get pressure, when the Eagles got pressure on him, the Giants used to get pressure on him. That's when he plays his worst. Like y'all just like showing favoritism at this point, man. Josh Allen. Let's see Josh Allen. Throw power 99. He got an arm. Short accuracy. Hurts got him beat there. He got Hurts beat by 2. He got Hurts beat by 2. So why is he so much better than Hurts throwing the ball? Because he got pass lead elite. He has dash and dead eye. That's why. Y'all be wondering why I be saying these abilities. These dudes' ability. Now Burrow is probably the second best quarterback in the game behind Mahomes. His accuracy is crazy, but he has crazy accuracy in real life. He don't have a lot of throw power. Hurts has 86. He has 87. But why do he throw it deeper than Hurts throw it? He has 99 short accuracy, 98 medium accuracy, and 93 deep throw accuracy. 90 thrown on a run, 94 under pressure. He's the second best quarterback in the game. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, 89 speed. He's the same speed as Hurts. Throw power 87, but he throws the ball a lot further than Hurts. I don't know why. Short 90, medium 84, medium 82, but he throws. I guarantee he throws the ball way better than Hurts on this game. I just don't understand why. Throwing on the run 80, under pressure 82. These dudes, man. These dudes are not really that good, man. How the game is making them. Throw power 94, 89, and 86. I think Lamar Jackson got a great deep ball. To be honest, I don't think Lamar Jackson is inaccurate at all. I think a lot of times he's slow on reading the defense. But I don't think he's inaccurate at all, though. So as y'all can see, man, these abilities, man, are over. Is over making the game cheesy because these abilities. That's why we don't need them. That's why they shouldn't be in the game, bro. Anytime you see something that says perfect accuracy and you get it off the rip, like you get it off the rip though. Like soon as you start up a game, you just got all these abilities. You ain't in the zone or nothing. Like I wouldn't mind abilities if you can get in the zone. You know what I mean? But I don't even think you should have abilities either way. I don't want increased accuracy. Just make the right read. Ain't no increased accuracy when you get no. You make the right read. Got these players throwing dots on the run, cross body, like spamming high balls and all that because they taking advantage of all these abilities, man. I think ratings should be there because my thing is Hurts. I don't mind if Hurts miss a pass. Everybody don't have perfect accuracy. Even if a person's open, they might throw it too high. They might throw it behind them. That happens every Sunday. But balance it out. Take away all these abilities from these other players, and you'll see Rodgers miss throws. You'll see. And one thing I noticed in the beta, people was missing throws, man. Even these abilities, they overpowered these abilities after the beta. Like, even Aaron Rodgers was missing. I don't mind missing throws, bro. I don't mind missing throws. I want it to be as realistic as possible. Go ahead and miss some throws, man. I want players to drop some passes. I want all that. I want all that. I want them to nerf hit stick. Everybody can't hit stick in the league. And the ratings is enough. Now, if you want to give out badges to give certain animations, now ratings, you don't even need badges. I think the ratings should unlock certain animations. You don't even need badges. You don't even need that. Ratings should unlock it. Yeah, the track team. He's another one, man. Tyreek Hill. You lob it up, this dude beating everybody by 9. He's 20 yards ahead of the people. But in real life, like even Slay was running side by side. Now he was a step or two behind, but he was running side by side with Tyreek Hill. He's not that faster than everybody else. It's just in the NFL. It's just in the NFL, 1 or 2 steps makes all the difference.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. A lot of talk.
I wish you can juke when you're in the red zone.
This home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
Come on, man. He's shed as soon as I went to go run by passing.
Let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck. Apparently this defense has come to play. A sack and a run stop.
Apparently this guy is a really good player.
This is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up.
Yeah, he's explosive. What you call explosive, man. He's not just fast. He's explosive.
A handoff to Sanders.
Explosive, man. You give him the ball, he's taking all. He's quick. He's fast and quick. That separates Tyreek Hill from Quez Watkins. You can throw Quez Watkins a bubble screen, and his lateral quickness is ass.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Hurts that Quez Watkins lateral quickness side to side. That's why you really can't throw it to him like that.
Have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Oh, what was that animation they gave me right there?
He will go out right near
out some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh my God, look at my line, bro. I didn't expect nobody to be right there.
Buried behind the line.
Golly.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive.
Look at them. Look at this, bro. This is embarrassing.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Hurts throw here, take it
Come on.
He's able to find Goddard.
Needed a block right there.
Just shy of the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now this now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Bro, my line is officially ass, bro.
Second back right at the midfield stripe.
Officially.
The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they
Lane Johnson struggling with a DB.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Lane Johnson struggling with a defensive back. Like, really, like, getting pushed back by a little defensive back. Lane Johnson would throw him in real life. It's like these animations, man. Go ahead and blitz them DBs. If you run into Lane Johnson, he should get thrown into the second row. That's just what it is. He shouldn't be pushing Lane Johnson back like that.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Now how about this return? And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
For sure, Hollywood, for sure. You already know.
Remember it is being able to see the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll run for the first time.
See, I hate tackle batters. You see that? They just. That's one thing that they need to get rid of is tackle battle. He chewing clap.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to most.
This man out here chewing clap.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down.
You're crazy, sir.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
He running the same play. He one of these people.
Down, but a very nice pickup there.
He running this wide side play over and over.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9.
How you feeling, Hollywood?
2 yards on the
Yeah, he's
2nd and 8.
Running like the same play.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, man. Oh, my God, bro. Like, how did he go from... Like, this man broke all them tackles to get there, get all the way over there. Crazy.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now the Dolphins
broke all them tackles.
Timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
My man went 2 clock, first drive of the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Go ahead and keep going, DB fire.
A shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up
Go ahead. I'm going to get you.
They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6
Running DB fire in this situation with 20 seconds left. No football. You don't need no football knowledge, bro. Who blitzes with 20 seconds left in the half?
On 2nd and 10, Hurts.
For some reason, my left guard allowed him to get right in the middle. I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to set him up. If I can get time, you know how these blitzing DBs, they're the best defensive players in the game. These blitzing DBs. Look, my guard is letting him right in. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Whatever he's doing, my left guard is allowing him to come right in here.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Going deep.
Oh, her under pressure. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. No, they didn't just do that. They did not just give me an under pressure throw like that.
Will be the final play of this first half.
Yeah, what you want me to do then? I make the right read. I'm not getting hit. I make the right read. He's blitzing every play. And that's the problem. And these under pressure accuracy that they give you against the blitz. First of all, you gotta block up the blitz, right? Once you block up the blitz, you gotta get time because the DB's coming around. Then once you get time and throw it, they just give you an inaccurate throw. They just give you an inaccurate throw. Just like that's too much. That's too much. That's why people keep blitzing every single play. Because you're going to get inaccurate unless you have these players with these abilities.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
first and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage.
People talking about they want a better game. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't want a better game because y'all wouldn't know how to play it.
If they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock.
I want Madden to be real. No, you don't. You wouldn't know how to play it.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down.
You definitely would never. You would not know how to play this game.
Down, that one going for a gain of 11. Again, they'll run it with Moses.
See, he has. See, and these players like this, as soon as we come out and run defense. Watch this.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid.
Thank you. Bradbury actually played good cover. They don't know what to do. Like they don't know what they're doing, man. Let me come out and I think it's back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand.
They talking about I want the game to be real. No, you don't. You wouldn't be able to do what you're doing. You want it just like this.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second.
You want it just like this. Don't do that. You don't want no real game.
The guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays.
Ooh, oh my gosh, bro.
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Lane Johnson, turn around, man. Like this man literally got abilities and he don't know what he's doing. Turn around. What are you doing? It's a run. Who turns their back on a running play?
Back on first down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to
oh my gosh.
Create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know
on a run play, you're turning your back to the defense.
Loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big.
Like you're supposed to be going forward.
Going for it with Sanders. And he works it across the.
You're supposed to be going forward, pushing forward, not turning your back.
Decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
Took a heck of a chance there, didn't he?
He's pissing me off. They just turn their back on running plays.
That result was positive for him. But, oh my goodness, how close was that to being negative?
Well, because you're essentially in the shadow of your own end zone there to go for. I get it if it's late fourth quarter. Well, it paid off. I guess the end justifies the means, right?
It certainly does. Had to be more than a gut feeling there. Had to be just total confidence they would pick it up.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have
yeah, the AI. Like, the A is the AI, man. The AI is wild.
Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option.
AI is wild in this game, bro. Like, this is probably the worst the AI has been. Like, even on PlayStation, PS4, and like this, like you would think next gen, this, the AI is horrible. Like, and that's what's ruining the game is the AI. Like, it's the AI. That's what it is. It's the AI. The AI. What can you do? You got 11 players on the field. You only can control one person. You need your.
First and 10 here.
You need the AI to do what they're supposed to be doing.
Up to the 48-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts.
As soon as I go to throw it, and it's something in this game too, where when you about to throw it, they let the player check.
And this dominant
Look.
defensive performance continued on that play.
As soon as you go to throw it, they shed.
Received the protection he needs, and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Look at Quez Watkins, bro. Getting bumped all crazy. He's literally just getting bumped all over the place, man. He's getting bumped everywhere. He got bumped all the way over here. I just want to get this game over with. I'm going for it. I just want this game to be over with.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's brought down.
That's a shame, bro. Miles Sanders and my left tackle can't guard this guy. Look how far they're getting pushed back. Look at my left tackle. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my goodness. Horrible.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
PG's.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Getting down to the good
These
stuff.
guys that play like this is so annoying. He just run inside zone. What he trying to do is he wants you to come out and run defense so that he can bomb you with Tyreek Hill. It's like, why would you get the Dolphins to run all day?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Two to throw.
I was right there, too. I was right there. I was right there. I didn't trust that he was going to throw it to him.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Yeah, Hollywood. That's weird, man. Like, you even see a player like Lane Johnson who haven't given up a sack in 3 seasons. Like, literally, that's a stat that'll blow your mind. Like, not one sack. He haven't given up not one sack in 3 seasons. But he's so bad on here because it's the way it's coded. It's just not a good game. It's just the AI. It's just, you only can control one person. Like, you need the AI to do what it should do. Not every time. That's not realistic. Not every time, but.
Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
One of the best lines in the league. I should be able to dominate. I should be able to dominate. Especially when people got DBs out there. You got DBs pushing Lane Johnson into the backfield, into the quarterback. Like a nickelback, the number 4 DB on a roster is blitzing. He meets with Lane Johnson, and he's pushing Lane Johnson into Hurts.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert.
You know what I mean?
And that's a touchdown.
You can't tell me that makes sense. You can't tell me that makes sense.
Overtime and ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
But we just gotta wait till you gotta wait to see what 2K does, man, with the football game they coming out with in Maximum Football.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up just past
Go look at Hollywood Channel. He did a nice commentary on Maximum Football. What they doing with the AI, man. Go, I think it's the he uploaded it today.
Well, Charles, you remember their last drive? They went for it on 4th down, didn't get
Go look at that video he uploaded today and did. That was a nice video, but look what they're doing. Look what they're doing in the game, though.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But
Look what they're doing in the game. A little company like that.
But hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation. And they got it done.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. That like they going that deep with it. I didn't know they was going that deep with it. I'm like, wow.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
They going that deep with their game.
It falls incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield, even if you don't get
Like a small company like that is able to
pick up the yardage that way.
go that in depth with their game. It's like that. That shows the laziness of EA. Has to.
They're going for it with the option right.
Oh my goodness, man. If I would have got that. Yeah, classic passing. Yeah, I'm still playing with classic passing. Oh my goodness. If Hurts would have got that, man.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because
If I would have got that. America, what's going on? How you feeling? If I would have got that, this man, all this man did was run it with Mostert the whole game. That's all this man did was run it with Mostert the entire game. Run it with Mostert the entire game. They not even a running team. You see what I'm saying? Make that like they're not even a running team, and I have run defense out there. They're not even a running team. That's not their team. That's not their style. They're not a running team. Good game. GG's. Yeah, told you, Daryl. Told you, man. You see what I'm talking about. I did that so many times. Anthony, what's going on? How you feeling, man? Hit that like button if you haven't. Hit the sub if you know. Told you, man. It's like like that, and watching that video, click on Hollywood Sports. He's in the chat right there. Click on his go to his channel, his YouTube channel. And look at that video that he uploaded today. He uploaded a commentary on Maxim Football. Maxim Football, I think that's the name. They trying to make a simulation style football. Of course, they can't use the NFL teams. But what they did say is Hollywood Sports. Let me pin them in the chat right here. I pinned them in the chat right there. Hollywood Sports. He does all type of stuff. He got a Madden franchise going on. He got a baseball MLB 23 the show going on. But the video that I'm talking about in particular, he uploaded a commentary on Maxim Football where he was going over a post that they posted on Twitter, and they was going over route running in the game, and the AI will have the ability to adjust mid-play. Like mid-play. Like, so if a player's running a slant or something and the DB jumps it underneath, the AI maybe can have the ability to widen it out, go further down the field, adjust it based on what he's seeing on the field, if the quarterback is able to buy enough time. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this is a small company. This is a small company, man.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
What do you mean they able to go this deep with it?
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down.
What you mean they able to go this deep with the game, but EA can't? That's because they want to go that deep. That's what they want for their game.
Lance now to throw.
That's what they want for their game. He had Kittle wide open.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That goes for
hey, you saw that? I'm glad you saw that, man. Yeah, man. Almost. I almost had it. Like, literally almost had it. One more guy to tie the game.
So how about that for a change?
Hurt special, man.
Down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Hurt special.
Short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Lance. Forced out to his left.
Damn, hurt. Oh, good knockout. Good knockout. Good knockout.
Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Nice job skating. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, did he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible.
Do you realize how big that is in the football game? That's something that was never, like, they pushing an envelope, man. Like, that's something, and they're using an Unreal 5 engine that EA would not even talking about, even considering going to it. Like, why wouldn't you go to that engine? Like, why didn't you prepare to transition? And people don't understand. They talking about, we're going to put this in a game. If we don't hear you say we have built a game from the ground up, we're going to always have the same issues. Reason being is this is the foundation of the game. It's coded that way. You can't just switch it like that. It's coded that way. The foundation of their game. You're not going to just.
Every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a
For real? Yeah, that almost had that, bro. Almost, man, almost. Almost, man. That would have been the craziest play that I ever had. I had a lot of crazy plays, man, but that would have been it.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run.
He's blitzing.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Oh my gosh, just wide. Just wide.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run with Sanders off the option. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Smith here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
Bird said, do you think the Eagles will have completely new revamped Kelly Green jerseys, or would just do the exact same old school Kelly Green? No, I think they probably have revamped. Like, probably not that revamped. Oh, Goddard, you're right. Bro, if he blocks that, I'm going for a touchdown. Goddard ran right around the guy.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
Bro, none of y'all. I'm so sick of this offensive line play, bro. I really am, man.
Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent.
And he's in. Touchdown. Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I had to take my time on that because he's blitzing that same play. It's like the cover 3 version of BB Fire.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time I remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit.
Look at my blockers, bro. Like, they not blocking nobody. Come on, y'all.
That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Come on, hurts, bro. Golly, man, I don't know why they always do that to me. It hurts.
Going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Just don't get that.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. This is Smith with a grab.
Then he throws a dot like that.
But not before he's inside the 30.
Good blocking, Lane Johnson. Good blocking. That's what I'm talking about, man.
An option handoff given to Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, 27 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Good throw right there, man. Good throw, good throw. Made some good throws. You missed that one on 3rd down. That slant to Goddard, but he's making some good throws.
Across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
My safety was just standing still.
And he's going to be taken down just
like,
shy of the 35.
What was he doing?
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The Aldridge, what's going on, man? How you feeling? What they talking about, man? What they got Hurts rated?
The bigger shot went for it all on that one. This time they were ready for it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a timeout.
7.
Perhaps a chance for one.
Who's in front of him? I don't really care about them ratings, so.
We'll see.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays.
They don't really mean that, honestly.
And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, it's Lance. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. A final shot before half for Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3
7.
alongside Charles Davis.
Like, I wonder who would be in front of him.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Taking it at the 3. And out a little across the 25.
You lost 4 games in a row? Bro, don't even feel bad, man. Dude, you see when I lose a bunch of games in a row. That's going to happen.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Credit the tackle to Samuel Womack. Second down, back to Sanders.
Damn, how Bosa get through all that?
A couple to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Okay, great.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what
Yo!
Catches 4th down.
What?
Every time I see a hitch pattern dropped, I go back to the combine.
Nah, not D. Smith. D. Smith not doing that. Nah.
Where receiver catches the ball and just works his way straight down the line and catches it from different spots.
Nah, yeah. D. Smith not just gonna drop that like that. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, man.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go.
Why did they let... Bro, I go to click on, and look who they allowed me to click on to. Why wouldn't you let me click on Slay?
Could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, electric from me. Subpar offense is going to help get them into this speed. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
The Lance going to throw. That's complete.
He had Kittle wide open.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lance looks to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. There goes a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Lance. Got his target, Samuel. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
If this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen, here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now for the 1st and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in.
I got caught on the line.
San Francisco. Trey Lance taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are back within a score. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
But this game be controlled. Yo, this game is wild, bro. This game is, I literally got conservative on. This game is crazy. Just love, y'all just love games to be close, man.
Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go to the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
Wow, man.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space.
I guess running and stuff like that don't really equate to like quarterback.
Has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level and make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him?
Y'all got what y'all wanted, EA. And can I run my offense? No more fumbles, please. I'm more conservative. Y'all want the game to be close.
Taking the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Gould with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Oh, they gonna make sure you're gonna lose. Don't think you're gonna sit here and win all these games. They gonna make sure you're gonna lose. Ooh! Oh my goodness gracious! My own players is tackling me.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. almost caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Hurts. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 49 yards. And the Eagles answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a
they love this. They love to try to keep it close. And then they're going to let me score.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
They love it, boy, so people can. Oh, that was fun. That was a good game. No, y'all doing it. I see y'all. And I know y'all watching, too.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 29, Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd.
Wyatt, what's going on?
That's just a pile of bodies there.
How you feeling, Wyatt?
Find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On play action, Lance.
No, y'all didn't just do that. Oh, my goodness. It's like the players are in quicksand, man, when they throw the ball. Jump on the ball. Golly. Jump that route. Got all them players over there. Nobody can run.
Coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. Now on 2nd and 13. Lance, he'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Oh, man.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Lance looking to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
I don't know why the players can't make a read on that, bro, and jump that.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second and goal from inside the 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Lance. They'll roll him out right.
They didn't let me catch it. They didn't let me. Bro, I'm right there. I pressed triangle. Nothing happened. Bro, that was a pick. Look at CJ. I pressed triangle. You see when I... Bro. Like, I probably hate that more than anything. If you press a button, you cannot you can't not let nothing happen if you press a button. Something got to happen if you pressing a button. Golly.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
That's probably more annoying than anything, bro. You press a button and they're telling you, I'm not going to let nothing happen.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there? Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Back. Devontae. Everybody else routes come right back. Man, why are they running 50 yards down the field?
Now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where
everybody else routes, they come right back to them.
Totally command and make sure all eyes are on him.
Demetrius, what's going on, man?
Multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be
GG's. That's GG's.
Not scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So after all of this,
like I hate when they take games away. Like what? Why they got Pascal in the game, bro? They just randomly put Pascal in the game. Okay, Quez is right there. Now he comes out in 3 deep because I called timeout.
Here we go on 4th down. And this doesn't
GG's, bro. That's a game that I feel like the game gave him that game, bro.
Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break.
We was up 14-3. They let me fumble on the kickoff with Quez Watkins. Then he scores. Take the lead. It's crazy. They working out Julio Jones. I like that. I like that. As a number 3, a big receiver, you could use him in the red zone. You could use him in different situations. He could make tough catches. Veteran. Devontae Smith, can learn from him. He went to Alabama, like Devontae Smith. Did I win the Dolphins? Let me see. Did I win the Dolphins game? No, I didn't win the Dolphins game. No, I lost the Dolphins game. So I lost 2 in a row. Yeah, ain't that's messed up, Miracle? My player was right there to pick it off. I pressed the button to catch it, and nothing happened. That's like it's just like you could see it in real time. Like it's just getting out of hand. Like if y'all gonna cheat, just do it a little bit. Like y'all niggas be doing. Like y'all don't care. They do not care, man. They will cheat you in front of your face. They like, well, you gonna still play the game, so.
It's the NFL on
That's why if Maximum Football, when it come out, if it's good and it plays good, like I'm gonna play a lot of that too. I'm gonna play a lot of that. Antonio, what's going on? Just want to play a good football game, man. EA playing around.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard.
I ain't paid the Broncos in so long. This guy must be, he got to be a Broncos fan. I ain't played the Broncos since Russell Wilson was still an X Factor. Now Russell Wilson don't got no abilities. Took that man's abilities away.
Result, and he opted for the touchback. They start on the ground here.
Look at Lane Johnson today. Lane Johnson is such a bot in this game, bro. Lane Johnson is horrible in this game.
Second down.
Kelsey too. Lane Johnson and Kelsey are really bad.
And Madden. That wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one.
Good for 30 and a first.
And CD, we have seen some great runs.
Yeah, Kay, hopefully, man.
But I think we can at least put this one in our
Hopefully we
top
can
five.
get this one.
Gallop there. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. Touchdown!
Let's go. Let's go.
Run there by Jalen Hurts. And the
That boy
Eagles
special.
on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
That boy special.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Good block from A.J. Brown, too.
And the mile-high air.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game.
Hit that like button for me. Hit the sub if you know.
Every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
Okay, nice little run. Nice little run. Okay, all right. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Good coverage, Slay.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Way to hold him up, right?
But only a yard leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On 2nd and 7, Hurts.
Yes, sir. Slay cook Patrick Surtain. What a block by Miles Sanders. What a block. Look at Miles. Okay, what a block. He picked up the blitz right there, huh?
Right now, touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly
trying to
make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone
else's house, for sure. Russell Wilson gonna have a bounce back. Yeah, the whole coach was horrible. He was running stuff that he like. You at least, I know you want to bring in your new own system, but at least add some stuff that he comfortable with. You know what I mean? But I think, yeah, he gonna be a lot better this year. Bounce back. He's a tough guy. This is the first time where he was being made fun of. Like, it's tough, man. When you in the public eye, that got to be tough, bro. People would just be cheering for you one moment, then they making fun of you the next moment. It's like, bro, you just was cheering for that, man.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language.
Come on with the tackle battles. God damn.
So to me,
I don't want to press X every time.
I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now.
Every time I turn around, I got to press the X button every single time. They always overdoing stuff. Like, they always doing too much, bro. They lucky I don't got their number, bro. They lucky I don't got their number. We doing way too much.
They run it for the first time with a backup.
Goodness gracious, what was that? Nice draw.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Tackle. The tackle, yeah, tackle battles are the dumbest thing. Nobody asks for that. Like, bro, like, he be pissing me off, man.
He can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Good user.
The Eagles are going to take possession.
He waited too late to throw that. Sometimes you got to throw with anticipation. You can't just wait for the guy to come open. GG's. I'm going to play one more. You can't sit there and wait. That was his fault right there. You been had him open. You let me come from all the way over here with my user and pick that off. I know sometimes like you be like scared to throw it, but you got to throw with anticipation. Throw it to a spot. Tackle battles is one of the worst things they added into the game. Like if ratings, it's just horrible. It happens every interaction. Every time you tackle, it could be two-man animations. Name me one time where I think tackle battles should happen when break tackle rating and the tackle rating are even in certain situations and they stand each other up. But like, or maybe if two people grab the guy and he kind of fighting for yards. But like it'd be one-on-one and they'll just stop and start. Like he's shaking like, come on, bro. Antonio said they should ban it in Madden 24. You ain't lying, man. We don't need all that. The regular tackles is cool enough. Just add some more tackles, animations. A lot more. EA be being cheap with the animations, bro. Them niggas don't want to spend nothing. They cheap. Golly. They don't want to invest nothing into the game. They put all this money into other stuff. That's the problem. Putting all this money into other stuff. This MUT stuff. Come on, bro. Must be the same guy keep backing out or something. I don't know why I keep doing that. Let me back out. Come back in. The beta's supposed to be coming out June 8th. They had a registration for it like a month ago. So if you didn't sign up, if you didn't register for it a month ago, you're probably not gonna get one. But from EA, but a lot of these streamers are gonna be having beta codes. They did last year, so. Handing out beta codes. They give beta codes to all these streamers. These big streamers be having beta codes to hand out. My NFL hot takes. What in particular? Like players, or what surprise teams I think is gonna come on, bro. Man, the game ain't letting me play it. Cornerbacks. Bro. Alright, the game don't want me to play. Let me pick a different team and see if it'll load up into a match. They be playing. Yeah, this game is bugged out right now for me. Diggs is better than Ramsey. Oh, we got in the game. Of course, I'm playing at 9. It's probably the same guy I just played. They was having trouble getting into a game, so they gonna match us up again. They crazy.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a good NFC matchup.
You got your first alert. Let's go.
San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia.
Who you get it with, Miracle? Diggs is better than Ramsey. I don't know. I don't know if Diggs is better than Ramsey.
The veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Not much leg here. Fields this.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
I think Jalen Carter is going to make a Pro Bowl within his first 2 years, his first 2 seasons.
Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Throw left side complete.
I hate when they just make you go out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
What position? Who's Mr. Irrelevant now this year? I hate that name. Somebody worked hard. Somebody worked so hard to get to the NFL. They gonna call that man that.
Miles Sanders first
I don't like that.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
You know how hard it is to get drafted. That man got drafted. Whether he the last person or not, you know, you get drafted. That's a good thing. You worked hard to get there.
Throwing is Hurts.
I forgot he has that lurker. I forgot he has that lurker, man. That messes me up every time I play. Every time I play the Niners and the Vikings, those are the only 2 linebackers that I know have it. Maybe Levante David have it, but they get defensive back animations. They like so good at picking the ball off than the average linebacker. Yeah, I mean, you know any other linebacker, you can kind of whiz it by them and they not going to pick it off, but Warner always picks it off, man. Gamer champ, what's going on, man? How you been? How you been, man?
So they throw the pick six, they'll get another
good to hear from you.
As this one's in the air.
Hope everything good with you.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24.
All right, let me come out in my own. Because he's going to blitz. For sure. For sure he's going to blitz. For sure he's going to blitz.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Let's block him. Let's block him. Yeah.
Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Ambry Thomas up to make the play defensively.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The toughest team that I've always faced online is the Packers and the Chiefs. Those 2 teams, man. It's a tie.
Second and 5 now. Hurts got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Yeah, I know, right? 1 pick, and then he in the zone. It's funny.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time. And
I don't even know how to get him out.
This, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for.
Like, how do you tackle? How do you get whooped into a tackle animation right there?
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2 W's so far. Let's go, Miracle. Let's go. Make it 3. Make it 3.
They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
That's wow.
So quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be
man, I'm getting better. Now that I know that I can have him more conservative. It's a lot better.
3rd and long. look to throw here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Flush to it, and he's brought down.
User rushing is so cheesy, bro. Like, as soon as the play start, he's right there.
Convert there on fourth. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Like, he's right there as soon as the play start. I could barely even drop back. He got abilities though, my bad. I forgot, EA. Y'all love that. Y'all love that, don't you? You love them abilities, boy. He's about to cheese me. Go ahead and do it.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day.
I'm going to have to come out in my single back play formation because he's blitzing and user rushing. I can't drop back against that. You can't drop back against, not with Bosa. Like, he's bullying like Kelsey, like, and can't do that.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. And just a yard to go here on second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
I forgot he can run.
Good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
One thing I can say about this guy, he's running his own offense, which I respect that. I didn't see not one play that everybody run.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure.
Hey, Daryl, I'm going to go with Trey Lance, man, over Brock Purdy. I'm sorry. I'm going with Trey Lance. I wouldn't give up on Trey Lance.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. The Lance going to throw.
Oh, God. What kind of play? Where was my safety at over the top? I had no safety over the top. Where'd he go? Oh, this nigga all the way in. Bro, this game, bro. Like, seriously. If you playing cover 2 and you have a safety over why is he running in the middle of the field? Like, you understand what I'm saying? It just don't make sense, man. It just don't make sense. You're supposed to be out in the outside third, in the deep half. You're running in the middle of the field. Wow, bro.
Extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Stay to the outside, and it's bad in this game. It's really bad in Madden 23. The deep blues are so bad.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You should never be able to play defense like you see this. There's 0 coverage. You should never be able to even think about coming out in a defense like this. But on this game, you can do it. This is
throwing from the gun. It's Hurts going deep here for Watkins.
This is like that's just. You know what I mean? That's horrible. That should happen every single time, man. 0 coverage.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
You never see that. On a 40, you're literally like on my you're on my side of the field. You're at midfield playing 0 coverage. Like they might do that in the red zone. They might do that. Yeah, they might do that in the red zone. Or in certain situations, like short yardage situations, they might play 0 coverage. But to come out in that, like, and I'm in a spread formation, like, it's wild.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at 19.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I just the Heat, unless the Heat just go crazy. I'm rooting for the Heat though.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching.
Come on, yeah, y'all make them go. Oh wow, yeah, y'all something else. I just wish I can let y'all know that. Yeah, this is my last game right here. For sure. We still got love for Jimmy Butler here, man. We still got love for Jimmy Butler, even though they didn't re-sign him. We still got love for Jimmy Butler.
Here's 2nd and 9. Lance throwing out wide for Samuel.
Good tackle, TJ.
Right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey.
Damn, good run.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Yeah, he had one. I mean, Bam been balling though. He had one bad game, but the whole team didn't play bad. Whole team played bad, but Bam been balling though.
Shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now a play fake. Lance.
Oh, I have match on, bro. Got match on.
It's going to be a first down. Well done. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw.
Man, that run play is hard to stop. This play right here, this weak inside zone, I had people run it with any team, and you just get, it's so glitchy, man. You just get perfect blocking.
So you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
You get perfect blocking, man.
But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Nobody leaked. Big play. 8 yards to go on second down.
Oh, man, he's audible. Down.
Shotgun now for Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
I hate that audible and down stuff, bro. I don't like that. I don't like audible and down. I hate that. I wish you only can audible in the formation you in. You're not gonna be able to get all your hot routes, and he can just audible down and just hike it real fast.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Lance now to throw.
Yes, sir.
It'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced.
I don't know. He's not my, like, I don't like, well, not that I don't like him, but he's, like, I don't think about Tyler Hero. Like, he's not one of my favorite players. So you don't want to see nobody get hurt, but, it is what it is.
As you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double cover.
Bro.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
He's just spamming this bull rush, boy. This guy here.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts.
No, I put him on a streak. I put him on a streak. I put Quez on a streak.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
It's like, yeah, sometimes just.
Across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. Touchdown. Chris Watkins.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Double team Bosa.
Take the lead into the locker room. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will give him the lead.
You threw up the hot route. Yeah, you be putting your hot routes in and it don't go through. You got to do it like 3 times just for it to go through. But like, you want to put your hot routes in and hike it while he's in that. Because if he audible, then you basically hot route for nothing.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half.
The best basketball player right now.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The best basketball player right now.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I don't know, man. It's tough to say who's the best. Like, think that's a fit because if you got players that's in the same category. So like,
and we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
I think who's more consistently great is Giannis. I would say Giannis on both sides of the fifth floor. He's consistent. He's very consistent, man. He's been consistent for a while now. So I would say Giannis.
So we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something.
This man in the tackle battle every single time he's in the tackle battle.
But you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
See, you put your stuff in and he just audible down, man. That's tough.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
That's tough.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Roman, what's going on, man? How you feeling? But yeah, Perry, I agree, Perry. That momentum stuff, be messing up your stuff real bad, man. He did the RPO flat, bro. These dudes are some cheaters, bro. These dudes is these dudes are some cheaters, man. They would just have that play knowing it's broken. They would just have that play in their playbook and wait when they need it, they'll just call it.
That was a nice play.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just
I wish he would have did that early. I wouldn't have played him.
Turning it into a big play.
Wow.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line.
Fly like an eagle. What's going on? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm doing pretty good, man. Trying to close out this last game with a win.
Couldn't get it done.
It's the last game right here.
Knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
See how they can just audible down to tight and all that type of stuff? I hate that, man. I really do. Because they audible down and then hike it real fast before you can even do anything.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. McCaffrey on the counter.
See how he just audibles down?
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners.
He's doing that like he's OP with it. He's doing this every single play. You come out in defense, and then he just audibles down from this to like a running formation. And you can quick hike it real fast. Look. Like, this crazy. You come, like,
back to the ground on first.
This crazy, man. You can do that.
Maybe a yard down to the 23.
No doubt about it. Really.
That's crazy. That's too much, man. That's too much, man. You can come out and you can audible from an empty set to. You can audible from an empty set to like a running formation, and then hike it real fast.
yard on that last run.
Look.
Lance going to hold on to it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down to 26. The ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Do I miss Carson Wentz? Hell no. I don't got no beef with him, but you know. Oh, he whiffed it. He whiffed it.
That's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not.
Prime Carson Wentz that year, those couple years, man, was elite.
Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's going to get his head back together in case
they was fun to watch, though, I'll tell you that.
Offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 9. Now Hurts on the option right. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Hurts. And that is incomplete.
He jumped that. Good defense.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Oh my goodness, what a dodge!
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down.
What a dodge!
A big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Give them 18 on that one. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st down.
What a catch, Flash.
19 Tigers. Broncos switch.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is.
Nah, he ain't Michael Vick. He ain't got the speed. That
maybe flashback to high school or college.
He was crazy in that game.
Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach. He's in big trouble.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
He was crazy in that game. Back then. Michael Vick and Lamar Jackson probably the craziest players in Madden history.
Starts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Ah, my goodness.
Only a yard, 4th and 3.
I got stuck on my lineman. Good play call, too. Great play call.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get the lead up to 4. The kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson, I think, is better because the escape artist just made him, like, ridiculous. Throwing on the run and all that type of stuff. And what you can do, the juke moves and stuff. Lamar Jackson was probably the most broken. Player in Madden history, man.
They missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Madden 22, Lamar Jackson.
They had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
They need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lance. Pass complete, Samuel.
I hate that, bro. I hate that audible one that he doing.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down.
So
Get out
frustrating.
of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field?
Ready.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full
Madden 21, Lamar. I don't know, man. Last year, oh my gosh.
The offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Here's Lance. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And some space here. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late.
Wow.
In the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take
Wow.
the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
There you go with the glitches, bro. Can you chill, bro? Oh my gosh, man. That's the second time he did that.
Almost felt like basketball, didn't it?
Like, people just can't play straight up, bro.
How about that one? Drew
With the glitch plays.
dished it to the running back. He takes it in.
Why people just can't play straight up?
Fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Like, bro, you just be trying to play straight up and dudes that just come out and glitch out of nowhere. You know what I mean? They'll just use a glitch play out of nowhere on you.
the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the
I don't have enough time.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, I use customs, man. Best thing that I have ever did. Yep.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back to throw.
Yes, sir! Come on! What a dive! Yeah.
Drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
Let's go!
You could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they
Hurts. He clutched, man.
a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now after the touchdown,
That boy clutch.
to kick it away.
I don't think custom ruined the game. I think people ruined the game. People could come out in the playbook with stock meta plays in it. I think players is going to glitch no matter what. Because if you look, majority of the players don't even use customs. Majority of players don't even use it.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time,
let's go.
the end zone for 6.
He ain't gonna get a kick return because I wasn't gonna kick it to McCaffrey. Oh my goodness, what a play call, what a drive, man. What a drive. I knew what I wanted to do because he was coming when I saw him in cover 3. I practiced that same play against cover 3 in practice mode. That's what I'm saying, like practice mode, I go out in practice mode, I pick cover 3 defense, and I draw plays that works against cover 3 defense from in the red zone, 20 yards out, close to the red zone. You know, I work on that stuff, and I knew you don't come out in the cover 3 in against an empty set. You know what I mean? He just, like, you can tell he really didn't have. Look at Hurts, bro. Look at Hurts. 11 of 13, 255, 84%, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. What a clutch game, man. What a clutch game. See, I knew I had him once I came out in this. I practiced this. You're going to have Goddard loop around Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins got the inside release. You got to time it. See, I'm throwing it before he even cut because I know the play. Like, I'm throwing it to a spot. See that open spot? All that green in that end zone. Quez didn't even make the inside cut yet. This is perfect timing. Boom. Throw it right to the spot. Now he cut. As soon as he look for the ball, that's what they tell you, man. As soon as you look for the ball should be on his way. Boom. He ain't even looking. As soon as he turned around, it's right there. Gang. Right between the safety. Right in front of the safety. That's just something that I work on. That play, that exact play right there. Way to end the stream, man. Way to end the stream. Way to end the stream. Exactly. They always having a custom playbook full of cheese. You notice I have a custom playbook. Y'all couldn't even tell. Like, y'all couldn't even tell, man, because I don't call none of the plays people call. I don't call none of the plays that you see that's cheese. I don't call none of it. I don't even pick tight. And it's in the Buccaneers playbook. I don't pick none of that. I use a custom playbook so I can come out in different formations and try different formations for the stream and try different schemes and stuff. That's what makes the game fun. But just making a custom playbook and putting every single cheese play imaginable in the game, you got people that do that. You got people that do that, man. So I need to master multiple formations. You know what I mean? I need to master multiple formations when I'm coming out against these people, man. For real. If you don't, it's gonna be tough for you. It's gonna be tough for you. I got him right here too. He love that cover 3. See? Right here. See, if I put cover 3, that DB right there, he's going to shade towards the outside, and he's going to back up in the outside third. I put Quez on the streak, so Quez already has inside leverage. And to hold that safety towards the middle, I put A.J. Brown on the inside post. Boom. So he's not automatically running. Then I throw it. I'm throwing it right now. See, if he's even right here, look. He's even. He's back in the back pedal. He can't get to that. He can't get to that. That's like, cover 3 is my favorite defense to attack because I can really attack the cover 3 real good in this game. Quez had a game, didn't he? Is this the same one? No, this is a different one. Quez, I didn't even realize Quez went crazy in this game. He had 3 touchdowns. Double post, a mid post, and a deep post. Oh, easy. That's too easy. That's too easy. Let me see Quez stats. He went crazy. 5 catches, 176 yards, 3 touchdowns. Sheesh. Quez the player of the game, man. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by the stream, and we'll be back at it in tomorrow's stream.